America. God bless America. Love it or leave it, I say. And if you're not wearing a fucking shirt like this, some spangly bullshit shirt, you're not a real American. And if you don't have an American flag behind you when you talk, you ain't a real American, god damn it. This is America. Where's your fucking American symbols? Skull person, skeleton thing. Is that an America hat? I don't think so, bitch. Fuck you then, you commie piece of shit. This is America, god damn it. We speak American. We live American. We are American. I know all you care about right now is my beard's gone. The fat lesbian is back. Someone told me earlier I look like Bigfoot with autism. I don't like that, man. It seems hurtful. Another thing that's hurtful is a lot of people have been saying, man, TJ ain't got nothing left, man. Nothing left in the tank. All he's got is this anti-SJW shit. There's a million channels that do that. They don't care that I did it first. They don't care that I do it best. They just care there's a bunch of other channels doing it. What kind of other content you got, TJ? What kind of other fucking content do you got, bitch? What else do you hate, faggot? Well, you know what I hate? I hate God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood. Lee Greenwood. You know the song I'm fucking talking about? Here, I'll play you just a smidgen. Don't want to get no crappy white strike, so I'll just play you a little smidge.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know my...
It's dog shit! It's fucking dog shit. I can't even... I'm gonna burn this fucking thing while I'm wearing it. Where's my fucking lighter? Where's the lighter? God damn it, I don't have a lighter. Okay, fine. You don't get to see me burn alive today. Sorry. Ha 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 ha. Amazing Atheist looks deranged. I'm not the Amazing Atheist anymore, faggot. I'm TJ Kirk. It's a new day. Yes, it is. This fucking thing's hot. Fuck America, god damn it. I can't do this. I can't fucking wear this. God Bless the USA. Released in 1984. How goddamn appropriate is that shit, huh? How fucking appropriate is that? Here's a piece of pure shitty propaganda. 1984. Bam. You go to the fucking comment section of this fucking video, too. Bunch of people. Oh, we love this fucking song. But we'll get into them later. This song, it was released in 1984, as I mentioned. It's had several resurgences in popularity since its release. First, during the initial Gulf War, the first Gulf War in like 1990. Sorry for that burp. I'm not really sorry. In 1990, yeah. It was almost the fucking de facto theme song of the original Gulf War. It was used to get people behind that war. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died. Give that right to me. Like those motherfuckers fighting in the Gulf War were fighting for our freedom. Like Saddam was a fucking cunt hair away from taking over America and turning it into fucking Iraq 2. Give me a fucking break. Another sales spike in this fucking song's popularity after 9/11. Because then everyone was in a fucking patriotism contest. You know, because if you weren't waving the fucking flag, obviously you stood with Osama bin Laden. Does any other country on earth have this embarrassing of a fucking song? Does any other country on earth have to deal with the bullshit of hanging their head in shame every time a stupid fucking song comes on? Maybe North Korea, you know? I don't know any North Korean songs that are probably like, great leader, we suck your dick. Great leader, we are unfit to serve you and your magnificence. You don't even have to take a shit. Great leader! But at least that was some state-mandated shit that people by law had to pretend to like. This Proud to be an American, God Bless the USA by Lee Greenwood. This emerged from a free market fucking shit. He wasn't paid by the government to write it. People weren't paid by the government or forced by the government to listen to it. They just decided, you know what? This is a legit song. This is a good fucking song. It's not a good song. It's a piece of fucking reprehensible shit. I've been doing some research on the fucking song. Found this quote by Lee Greenwood. This is him talking about the writing of the song. The song just about wrote itself. The words seemed to flow naturally from the music and came out with total honesty. They were an expression of my feelings of pride. America seemed just like a rookery. The fuck is a rookery, by the way? A place where we have a chance to grow, unmolested and free. First of all, take a look at fucking Lee Greenwood around the time he wrote this song. Doesn't look like you'd remain unmolested around this guy, dude. No way. Maybe unmolested. And I love the fucking line. The lyrics just flowed from me. Yeah, like fucking diarrhea after a fucking night at Taco Bell. I ate fucking 15 bean burritos with fire sauce. Now I'm waking up this morning and, you know, the diarrhea just flowed through me. It was so natural the way it just flowed forth. It symbolizes my feelings of indigestion about this Taco Bell. And the great thing about this fucking quote is that the lyrics he's talking about, the lyrics that flowed so freely from the music and just express his feelings of pride, they're dog shit. Dog shit lyrics. Let's take a listen. Take a listen to some of these fucking lyrics, quote unquote. If tomorrow all the things were gone I'd worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife, thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. Oh, shit. Are you fucking kidding me with that horse shit? With that fucking drivel? Stupid premise. The guy who's singing is obviously a fucking idiot. Because if everything you had was gone, that you'd worked for all your life and you had to start again with just your children and your wife, you'd sell them into slavery so that you could fucking have a little pocket change, bitch. This kind of fucking person you are. I don't know what kind of person he is. I'm sorry. But I just hate him so much. I just believe he's that kind of person. So let me get this straight. All your shit's gone. All you got left is just your family. And the country that you're the most glad to live in under those circumstances is America. Because personally, I'd pick a country with universal fucking health care, you know? So that if one of my kids gets sick, I can afford treatment for them because it's fucking free. Footed by tax dollars. Yeah, I guess that's not free, but if you're broke, you ain't paying those taxes. Some person who actually has money is footing the bill. You know, maybe that person who has to pay the money is resentful, but if you're the one in the position of being a broke motherfucker with kids to feed and a wife and shit, but you ain't have no resources at your disposal, wouldn't you in that case at least want to be living in the socialist country where you can take your kid to get some fucking doctoring, whether you have money to do it or not? I think I'd prefer that. Maybe that's just me. I'm a fucking communist. What can I say? Maybe I'd want to live somewhere where I could get government housing, you know, that wasn't located in a violent crime-ridden cesspool. A drug crime riddled cesspool, though, that's fine. I'm fine with drug-riddled cesspools. But violence-riddled cesspools is a step too far, everybody. I can't abide by that shit. Nuh-uh. That ain't for me. So the flag, you know, that line about the flag still stands for freedom and they can't take that away. That line, let me ask you this. The flag stands for freedom, okay? So let's take a freedom test. Let's take a little freedom test. Are you allowed to run naked down the street? Are you allowed to fucking blow a horse in Times Square? You allowed to murder a hot dog vendor, cut his face off, wear it like fucking Hannibal Lecter or Leatherface, steal all the hot dogs and give them out to the homeless like some kind of demented fucking Robin Hood? Are you allowed to do that? I'm not saying you should be. I'm just saying that when you're just talking about freedom in this nebulous way, freedom means the freedom to do whatever the fuck you want. But that's not how people actually think about freedom in this country. You know? Let's use less drastic examples of freedom. There's states where you can't even feed homeless people. Where you can't, if you feed a homeless person, you go to jail. There's plenty of places where you can't even drink alcohol in public. You can't even have a beer, okay? Well, I'm not even talking about getting fucked up and wasted on the fucking street. I'm talking about you can't have a fucking, 4.6% alcohol by volume beer on the street without some fucking cop harassing you. You have the right to do whatever drug you want, even if you're doing it in the privacy of your own home. You have the right to take a bunch of LSD and sit in your house and go, whoa. No, they'll arrest you for that. Yes, they will, ladies and gentlemen. That's not harming anyone. That's not even harming yourself. That's just tripping balls and seeing some weird, crazy shit. That's all that is. People in this country don't even have the freedom to tell on the government when it's breaking the laws. Ask Chelsea Manning. Ask Edward Snowden. Does that sound like fucking freedom to you? Does that even sound like semi-freedom? According to the American left, you shouldn't even be able to hate people. Not even jokingly. If I go like, oh, me Chinese, ping, ping, pong, ah, that's offensive. That's hate speech. They want that to be against the fucking law. Bunch of fucking crybabies. Let's get to the chorus of this fucking song. The part everybody really knows. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died to give that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. What a pile of shit. What a pile of unmitigated fucking dog shit, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, there is no God, okay? You might as well have Winnie the Pooh bless America for all it means or all it fucking matters. More fucking, and there's more of that sucking the dick of fucking freedom. Oh, freedom. Oh, the freedom cock. The big, mighty, delicious cock of fucking freedom. No one really wants freedom, folks. People want their own freedom. Like to rednecks. Freedom is like, I got the freedom to hunt, and I got the freedom to fish, and I got the freedom to fucking drink my beer and fucking hate queers and whatever. I got my guns. Most important right is the right to bear arms, man, because you know what if the government rise up against us? That's their vision of fucking freedom. And when it comes to the hippie vision of freedom, which is fucking, I'm gonna smoke pot and I'm gonna do LSD and I'm not gonna take a bath and I'm gonna have sex with everybody and I'm gonna fucking do, you know, I don't need a job, man. I ain't gonna be held down by the system. Those two groups of people look at each other like with total contempt and hatred because they have different ideas of freedom. And there's the SJW idea of freedom, which is, you know, I'm going to be an agender, fucking wolfkin, LGBTQAZX plus minus exclamation point semicolon blue-haired fucking entity with pronouns that can't even be pronounced by the human tongue. Some kind of Cthulhu-esque. That's my pronoun, bitch. And if you don't get it right, you're breaking the law. Everyone has their own fucking idea of freedom, and it's always like, what I want to do is freedom. What other people want to do is crazy. You don't think the fucking serial killers in their minds think, you know, man, I wish I had the freedom to just murder indiscriminately with no sort of formalized social consequence. You don't think they want that? Of course they fucking do. And this, the fucking line about, and I can't forget the men who died to give you freedom. The men who died. This fucking troops died for your freedom shit. How many fucking times do we have to hear this fucking troop nonsense? It's like I was talking about the Gulf War earlier. Those fucking troops weren't fighting for our freedom. Saddam Hussein wasn't threatening anyone's fucking freedom. His own people's freedom. You know who should have fought against that? Those fucking people. You know when we fought for freedom? We fought for freedom when we fought the British, and it really wasn't us fighting for it. It was rich white dudes. If you're not rich, that's why when they fucking set up this country, it was like white male landowners can vote. That's what they were fighting for, white male landowner fucking freedom. You fall under any fucking other group of people. It doesn't matter if you're white and male, if you don't own land. In other words, if you don't have wealth, you don't deserve freedom. Nope. Freedom was fought for those people. Every group of people has had to fight for their own fucking freedom. That's how it fucking works, okay? That's always how it's worked. It's not soldiers out there fighting for your freedom against some foreign interloper that just desperately wants to enslave you. At least not usually. Sometimes in history it's been that. Most of the time, it's been other bullshit like, hey, we want that country's resources. Let's go over there and kick their ass and fucking take it. That's what most of the troops in American history have actually fucking died for. The 9/11 one, the sales spike after 9/11, you know, makes a little bit more sense because at least that time, the person who was attacking us was actually attacking us, you know, like Saddam, the Gulf War, he wasn't doing shit. At least Osama bin Laden did some shit to us. The reason he did it was because he was an Islamist. He believes in spreading Islam, or he believed before he blew his fucking head off. Way too late, by the way. He believed that the entire world should be Islamic. He believed that it's the destiny of Islam to rule the world. So that was one factor in why he did what he did. The other factor is we were over there fucking with their shit. Yeah, I know people don't like it when you actually point out America's culpability, but it's fucking true. The reason that the Middle East keeps fucking with us is because we keep fucking with them. And the reason we keep fucking with them is because we want their oil, we want their fucking resources. And yeah, does that mean their religion isn't crazy? No, it is crazy. That's why we shouldn't be there. That's why we shouldn't be fucking with those retards. But the reason we do it is because we want their oil, and we want their minerals, and we want any wealth that their countries could possibly generate. And we want, not only do we want it, we want to make sure Russia and China can't have it. No, no, no. But our response to that, our response to a combination of Islamism and shitty US foreign policy is a song about how fucking great we are. It's like someone comes to you and says, my religion says I can control you, and you gave me the reason to fuck with you because you attacked me first. And your response is, oh yeah, well I'm great. It's a non sequitur, bitch. Doesn't make any fucking sense. No wonder we got a corny ass fucking president in this country. We're the same country of half-wits that ensured that this song that came out a year before I was even fucking born is still popular to this day. Still getting millions of views on YouTube, still selling fucking records. People know what the fuck it is. You start playing this fucking song, people recognize it. 33-year-old fucking piece of shit song. It's been covered by Beyonce. That's how fucking bad this song is. You know who else covered it? Dolly Parton. And I'm gonna put a picture of Dolly Parton up. But before I do, I'm gonna give you a trigger warning, because we all know that pictures of Dolly Parton are fucking disturbing. So if there's any sharp objects next to you, you might wanna move them somewhere else. Okay, here's the Dolly Parton picture. Oh, God. God, no. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, what is it? What is it? It's not human. Oh. Oh. All right. So I said I was going to talk about some of the comments I found on this video. Check this out. This song makes me tear up every time because I'm a proud veteran. Well, goddamn, I wish you would have died in whatever war you fought in, dude. Because fuck you. Actually, never mind, because the song makes me cry, too. I don't think they're the same kind of tears, though. What happened to this kind of music? This beautiful, meaningful music? Ah! You're a cancer on this earth. Please die. I love this one. I had grandpa that was in the army. Holy shit. Oh my God, I feel so fucking patriotic right now. This kid had grandpa in army. Oh, who gives a shit, you little retard? Maybe your grandpa has some fucking bragging rights. He could say, I was in the army. You pointing out that he was in the army, and then he shot a jizz in some bitch and produced your fucking water-headed father, and then he shot his jizz in some probably even uglier bitch. And then it produced you, so you can leave this retarded, inept fucking YouTube comment. Makes us all wish your grandpa had died in combat, so he never would have been able to spawn your father, so he never would have been able to spawn your retard ass. But then again, I wouldn't have you to make fun of in this video then. So that'd be a fucking tragedy, right? This is probably the most American song I've ever heard. Thanks to everyone who has served. God bless you. This is not the most American song you've ever heard, you fucking retard. Because this is, you know why? Because America, for all its flaws, actually does have a streak of badassery in it. America's a fucking tough, shit-kicking country sometimes, and even when it's not, even these fucking SJW crybabies whining about pronouns, at least they're out there starting fires and punching Nazis and shit. And the Nazis are still, I respect the Nazis too, they're out there punching hippies and fighting. We're a violent country full of fucking psychopaths. This song does not reflect that at all. This is some sappy, saccharine fucking bullshit. And I'm proud to be an American, cause I'm a little faggot, bitch. Fuck this song. If you think this song is America, then you're un-American. And you're listening to a guy with a flag in his fucking background, bitch. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I am truly proud to be an American, and I truly believe America is the world's best country, US, 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 US. What? What? If we're the best country, we wouldn't have produced something like you, okay? There's your evidence to the contrary right fucking there, bitch. Finally, this comment, which you'll see I gave a thumbs up. Wow, this is some brainwashed, jingoistic bullshit right here. You nuts are fanatics. Dude, that is my new favorite fucking sentence. You nuts are fanatics. You nuts are fanatics. You nuts are fanatics. You nuts are fanatics. I love it, dude. And you know what? I don't want you guys to think that I'm unpatriotic because I don't like this song. So I've created my own special playlist full of songs that I think better represent the true spirit of America. I'm linking to it right here in this fucking corner. You see it? If it's not there, I forgot to do it. Whatever, fuck you. I guess that's it. I'm TJ Kirk. Peace the fuck out. Oh, by the way, Patreon is processing soon, so if you want to be in on the on next month's big Patreon perks, you better sign up now before the month is done. We got a lot of cool shit. Go to my Patreon, check it out. And if you're some American-loving faggot, sorry I hurt your little fifis. Oh, and I'm sorry my beard's gone too. I know how traumatizing it is to see my horrible face.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.